stand out.
Is Russell Wilson a bad player because he's only won one chip?
No, but you don't say Russell Wilson's good because he made the Pro Bowl a bunch of times. You say Russell Wilson's good because
we're not saying Russell's a bad player, Levi. We're saying Russell Wilson is not going to be considered one of the best that's ever done it.
Well, he actually is. He actually is because he has more.
No, he's not.
He has more wins than any other quarterback has at this point in his career.
He'll be considered a top 15 QB of all time.
He'll be considered top 5.
If he retires right now, he's not a top 5.
Well, he's not retiring right now. If he retires 5 years from now, if he puts up 5 more years, he'll be top 5 of all time.
5 more years of what Russell Wilson's been doing for the last 5 years, he's going to be at bottom, probably top 30.
Oh my goodness, 30. Are you joking? Name one quarterback that has more wins than Russell Wilson in their first 9 seasons. Name one. There is 0 because he set the record. When you have the record for wins,
you also
and you're
have the
not
Legion
a top
of Boom.
5,
You also have the Legion of Boom for about 4 of those years. You get out of you got knocked out of the playoffs 3 different times.
All the quarterbacks.
You played terrible in the second half of seasons, like 3 straight times. You just blunder.
Exactly.
He's never had a losing record. Peyton Manning went 6-10.
Top 30 is amazing. Levi, top 30 is amazing.
Peyton Manning went 6-10. Peyton Manning went 6-10.
Yeah, but Peyton Manning is 10 times better than Russell Wilson.
He had 2 rings.
Sure, but
Peyton
Russell
Manning
also beat him. But okay, so if Russ gets 1 more ring, does that change it completely for him?
Yes, yes, it does.
So everything has to do with rings, in your opinion?
Yes, there you go.
Mostly, it out. Rings is very important in sports.
If you have the most wins, if Russell Wilson plays for 6 more seasons or 7 more seasons and sets the record for most wins,
I agree with Levi. On this debate, Russ will be considered top 10 quarterback of all time at the end of his career if he keeps this up. But wins is the most important, and Super Bowl chips are the most important thing.
I can name 10.
No, you could not. If Russell Wilson plays for 6 more years and doesn't have a losing season,
of all time,
yes, of all time.
All time.
If he sets the record for, if he
you have Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes. You think Mahomes is better all time than Wilson?
Yes,
Mahomes,
he will be.
My man, Mahomes has played for 3 seasons. Listen, Levi.
In 5 years, Mahomes will be known as a better quarterback than Wilson.
Really? You know that for sure? They each have 1 ring. They each have one ring.
He'll win another 2 rings. He'll win another 2 rings in the next 5 years.
People said Russ would win another 2 rings, and they were very wrong.
Did Russell Wilson ever pass for 50 touchdowns in a season?
No, you have a point. He did not.
Patrick Mahomes.
He never will again. He probably never will again.
What? My God, I'm done.
That's incorrect, Levi.
Levi, and look,
Levi, in 5 years, Patrick Mahomes will be known as a better quarterback than Russell Wilson ever was.
Yeah. In 5 years, Russell Wilson will be older, so Mahomes will probably be known as better at the time. But
no, career.
All time.
Well, we'll see who's talking.
All time, Russ will be top 10. That is true.
No, it's not.
Top 10 is hard.
Yes, it is very true.
No.
If Russ goes 6, okay, Drew, tell me this: if Russ goes 6 more seasons, makes the playoffs in 5 of them, never has a losing record, but doesn't win another ring, would you then consider him to be top 5 of all time?
He doesn't win another ring.
If he goes 15 seasons without a losing season.
No, because there's 4 other quarterbacks. There's 7 quarterbacks that I consider
Levi,
better.
I'll look up a top 10 QB list of all time, and I'll tell you, in 5 years, if Russell Wilson has another 5 mediocre years like he has for the last 5 years.
Mediocre? Mediocre?
No. Russell Wilson mediocre. No, wait. That's Russell Wilson mediocre, on what he's been doing, not based off what Russell Wilson's been doing.
So if he has 5 more Pro Bowl seasons, then he still won't be a top 5 QB of all time, you think?
5 more Pro Bowl seasons. Just let me list some. Let me list some quarterbacks. Is he going to be better than Aaron Rodgers?
No.
Probably.
Drew.
Because of the
Hold on, really quickly, let me list. Is he going to be better than Aaron Rodgers?
You know what? I'm going to say yes.
Okay, Aaron Rodgers can throw the ball.
Is he going to be better than John Elway? Is he going to be better than John Elway?
Yes.
No way.
Does John Elway have any rings? How many rings?
Yes, he has 2. Elway has 2. Elway has 2.
He has 2.
Elway has 2.
Okay, he has 2 rings.
But Drew, do you think Dan Marino's a great quarterback?
Russ can easily get 1
Dan
more ring.
Marino's different.
But he has 0 rings. He's better than Wilson now. He has 0 rings.
Dan Marino's different.
No, he's not.
He has 0 rings.
Okay, well, he has an MVP to his name. Russell Wilson doesn't. He's been to 9 times Pro Bowl. He was Offensive Player of the Year.
So Pro Bowls do matter when it comes to Dan
because
Marino.
that's when they matter.
No, I'm just adding stuff to his resume. I'm just Dan Marino is arguable, but I think Dan Marino is better. Brett Favre, no.
Yes.
And
yes.
Drew.
He can easily pass Brett Favre.
Peyton Manning, no. Johnny Unitas, no. Joe Montana, no. Tom Brady, no. Patrick Mahomes after 5 years, no.
Yes.
And
yes.
Joe Namath.
Easily.
Then you have
Joe
guys
Namath.
He can pass Unitas too.
Yeah,
then you have guys like Drew Brees. He's not passing Drew Brees.
Yes, he is. He can easily pass Drew Brees. They each have one ring. They each have one ring.
I'm saying if he has another 5 seasons like he had the last
if he has 5 Pro Bowl seasons in a row, then yes, he can easily pass Drew Brees.
He's not passing Drew Brees.
Why not?
Drew Brees broke all the records. Drew Brees holds so many records.
He's not passing Drew Brees.
If Russell Wilson,
ridiculous.
How many wins does how many more wins than Brees will Russell Wilson need to have?
I don't care. Him? Drew Brees has like 80% of the records in the book right now, Levi.
Yeah, passing yards. He has so many losing seasons to his name. Passing yards.
That is true.
Break.
Like wins do matter. That is very true.
Give me a break.
But it's the same.
Drew Brees is a great quarterback. Drew Brees is a great quarterback. But my man has had so many losing seasons. Russell Wilson has never had a losing season.
Listen. In overall opinion by the sports world, in 5 years, will Russell Wilson or Drew Brees be better? You know the answer, and I know the answer. Okay.
In 5 years, Drew Brees. In 10 years, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson won't play for 10 years.
Yes, he will. No, he'll play for 8. He'll play for 8 more years.
Hey, Drew.
And when he retires, he will be considered.
He wants to wait till he's 50. He'll play for 20 more years.
When I'll give you this, I'll tell you
this.
When Russell Wilson retires, he will be the 4th best.
More in the last 9 years than anybody else.
Russell Wilson, and guess who has the worst offensive line? Russell Wilson, whose team has spent. We've spent less. We have spent less on our O-line than every other team. Every other team.
Who has Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce? Who had Michael Thomas?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that. No. I'm talking about Levi saying Russell Wilson's in a bad scenario. That's not true. Wilson has DK Metcalf.
I agree.
He's going to be one of the best receivers in the league. Tyler Lockett's great.
I agree.
He had the Legion of Boom the first 3 years.
He has a great scenario. Sure, he has a great scenario. But other quarterbacks have also had good scenarios. I'll give you my prediction.
No. I agree. Lots of other quarterbacks have good scenarios, but your little, he has the worst offensive line. I don't want to say Russell Wilson is in a bad situation.
No, sure, yeah, he's in a great situation with his receivers, but as far as his O-line, we've spent less money than any other team. Here's my prediction. You can disagree with this all you want. In 10 years, the top five QBs. It's going to be number 1, Brady, number 2, Peyton Manning, number 3, Rodgers, and Wilson will be number 4.
Wow, that's
all time.
Yep.
All time. And wait, rename your top 4. Sorry, what did you say?
People will consider Brady to be number 1, Manning to be number 2. Rodgers
Montana
will probably become number 3.
Montana.
And
where's Montana?
Russell Wilson will be
Where's Montana?
Brett Favre 5, Montana 6.
Where's Unitas?
6?
Unitas, I don't know, 7 or 8.
Where's Brett Favre?
Jesus.
I would put Brett Favre at 5. I think
Dan
Brett
Marino?
Favre is currently, I would put him at 4. Dan Marino,
John Elway.
He'll be at 9. John Elway would be 7. Warren Moon maybe.
Roger Staubach.
How about Troy Aikman? He won so much. Troy Aikman won so much.
Patrick Mahomes.
He has 2 rings, 3 rings.
He has 4 rings.
Patrick Mahomes.
He'll be maybe 12 or 11 at that point, and then if he continues to be healthy by another 5 years, he can get into the top 5 maybe.
Levi, you realize. Drew, you realize he put Brett Favre over Joe Montana.
I have faith in
Brett Favre over
the fact that you put Favre over Montana.
Brett Favre was a generational talent. Once again, he only has 1 ring.
Joe Montana
Yes, he was. How is Brett Favre not a generational talent?
How is Joe Montana not a generational talent?
They both are. That's what I'm saying.
So why are you putting Favre above? And Montana's 1 more.
Favre has the most interceptions by any NFL quarterback ever.
Sure. Favre was like Jameis Winston, but better.
Really?
Exactly.
True. Facts.
Wait.
I digress. Levi thinks something different. Seth kind of agrees with Levi, kind of agrees with me. Lorenzo, where are you at in this whole? You're kind of on my side, right?
Yeah, I'm on your side.
Okay.